If Cassius is here, he picked a bad place to hide. In a village like this, everyone knows everyone else. Let's ask around, Legate.
I am sure we can find a way to make them talk.
They may not be easily persuaded, but everyone accepts Roman currency.
Roman legionary? That means trouble.
Quite the commotion from your yard last night.
It was a fox disturbing the hens. Camilla chased it off.
Welcome to our peaceful town. I hope all is well with your war?
Oh, customers. Hello. I am Eftymios. What can I do for you?
Well, I have the best shrimps you will ever see in your life, for instance.
Welcome back to the stall of Eftymios. Special price on blue mussels today. Just I can try. I am not from this village, so I couldn't say, but if he lives here, he will eventually visit the market. After all, everyone gets hungry. It's a small and insignificant village, like so many others around here. We are simple folk. We fish and grow olives. Today, I support Rome wholeheartedly. Tomorrow, who knows? These are grand topics. I am too small to care about such things. And safe. The women, of course. Nektarios over there is your next best bet. He knows everyone. A strange question. Not a lot of places to hide in this village. I would simply hide at home. The houses here all look the same to an outsider. Huh? And I would surround myself with guards, if I could afford it. Drawing a blank? Happens to all of us, every now and then. Eat shrimp. It's good for your mind.
Wonderful pepper. Smart customers find the best of stores. I, Theodoros, have all sorts of spices. The fish sold by my fellows here tastes very good, but with my spices, they taste better still. Every kind. Peppers, mostly. I have cumin and sumac and bay leaf. Bay leaf adds a unique aroma to fish, but you should use it sparingly. In large quantities, it is poisonous. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You never know when a modest dose of poison will come in handy.
That would be 400 denarii. And here is your spice. Do keep my warning in mind. Smart customers find the best of stores. I, Theodoros, have all sorts of spices. Not sure, but I have seen a man walking around with a bunch of guards. Maybe he's the one you're looking for. I do not follow him home when he leaves. Not often, once or twice a week. Are you sure you do not wish to try my spices?
Yes? Nope. Oh!
Soldiers! How did they get past Simos?
Illegal gambling. Marla, this has nothing to do with Cassius at all.
It's a raid! Throw your weapons!
Wait, it's merely a misunderstanding.
They were foolish to attack us. But no matter. The spoils of war belong to us.
Cassius will not have been among these people. We must keep searching.
I have spices from all across the known world. Get them while supplies last.
Salvete, can I help you? Depends. Who's asking? I'm sorry. This is not his house.
Please follow my finger. Yes, you'll be all right.
We're going to die!
Hey, it's me!
The enemy is over there! As soon as I see them, I shoot!
We're almost at the end of this, it seems.
This is all too easy.
Stop! Please, stop! There is no need for this senseless violence. This is a peaceful community. Why are you fighting my guards? I don't know the man you're talking about. Try asking down by the docks, but again, we are a peaceful community. Please don't resort to violence against my fellow townsfolk. My name is Laomedontas. I'm a landowner, farmer, and merchant. I'm certainly not complaining. I am well liked in Troas. People know me as someone who invests in the community and guides us towards prosperity. There is little to tell. We are an idyllic, quiet community of fishermen and farmers. Our market is small, but it serves a large area. Produce and, well, many fish. My business is preservation of fish through smoking and salting, and distribution to our neighboring towns. If you must. Come inside and take a look around, but I would ask that your people please wait in the entrance hall. What can I do for you?
Do you know if that wine merchant down by the water sells vinegar? We've nothing left.
I'll ask her on my way out.
Nektarios has seized another shipment of grain.
Me Hercules. Well, at least we'll always have plenty of fish.
Good day, good day. Come closer, don't be shy. You're Romans, if I'm not mistaken. I know you appreciate good wine, am I right? Oh, well then your tongue is well trained in telling good wine from bad, I'm sure. You will not be disappointed by my selection. My name is Kallis. I am a vintner. Please let me know if anything catches your eye. That does ring a bell. Indeed, I believe I may have sold a few caskets from that vineyard in the past. I'm sorry, I do not. I don't believe your vineyard has been producing much in the past several years. I do have a very fine amphora of Sanguis Jovis, harvested in the year of Livius Drusus, if you're looking for something special.
Is it me? Because I would kill for a taste of that.
I thought you might know of it. Because you're a colleague of sorts, I'll sell it to you for a mere 2,000 denarii. Very good. Here is your bottle. Please do keep it safe. I'd grieve if such exquisite drops were spilled. I know of certain recipes. The raisin wine, for example, or the one with honey. I have such ingredients in stock if that's what you're looking for. It's not what I usually sell, but I'm not going to pass up a good offer. I have no other use for them, I must admit. I hope they'll make you a fine drink. I have some from a local beekeeper that I think would be very well suited for your purpose. Oh, he'll be pleased to hear I sold his honey for such an interesting purpose. And I'd be delighted to sell you a flask of our local wine from the vineyards of Troas. Please do come back if you change your mind.
Fresh fish! Good day, Romans! Welcome to Nektarios' world of fish. If it comes out of the water, then you can buy it in my shop. I can find you any fish you are looking for, occasionally even fish you are not looking for. Would you like to buy some fish? They are delicious. An entire legion? That's a lot of fish, and a lot of denarii. Thank you, good Roman. My sons shall prepare your provisions at once for delivery. Please, let me know what else you need. A traitor who left his home for Rome. Oh, no offense intended.
I'm sure.
His house is the one on the peninsula past the harbor. If you are trying to apprehend him, you should have no trouble. The house is lightly guarded.
Special price on cumin today only.
Oh, would you look at this? There's food here. It must be what the guards eat. Do we still have those bay leaves? Poisoning the guards should make our job a lot easier. Leave it to me.
Spicy.
Me Hercules! I'm going to have words with Eftymios about those scallops.
Keep your distance and state your business. Romans, alarm!
Forget you ever saw me. Watch carefully. We will wait here for the enemy to come.
There is strength in unity.
You are mostly fine. Get back into the fight.
You left me no choice.
Lure them closer. I'll shoot as soon as I see them.
Valiant effort, but it won't be enough.
Defensive formation, slow and steady.
I'll hold this one.
Must have hurt.
I require help.
You bastards! Not one more word out of you, traitor.
Understood. Start moving, traitor!
Did you see Sextus is transferred to our camp?
Oh, Prima Italicus Smith. That's great.
Let's go meet him later. I need my canteen fixed.
Tartarus, take you! You have ruined everything!
The next thing out of your mouth should be the name of the person you're working for, son.
I did what I did for the sake of my people. Kill me if you want.
Are you sure, Prime? He is very frail. It will not be fun for anyone.
I am frail? All right. Just ask. Senator Vitellius Scaevola.
Your brother-in-law.
Scaevola is working with the pirates, providing them with protection from Roman authorities. In return, the senator takes a cut from all the plunder.
That is absurd.
Well, they do pay taxes. Everything was going fine until Lucullus and Cotter started their campaign against the pirates. So Scaevola struck a deal with King Mithridates.
Collusion with the enemy. What does Mithridates get out of it?
How should I know?
We have to report this to the consul.
Legate, here. The boy's armor. He won't need it anymore.
At your service.
All is well, I hope.
At your service.
Domina. I certainly did not. It's strange how it reminds me of the competitions I attended in my youth. Perhaps Bestia is right. Gladiatorial combat is not as different from the Olympiads as I once thought.
What do you need?
At your service, Legate.
They caught Cassius! I saw them throw him into the holding cells!
Serves that traitorous bastard right. I hope he's executed for what he did.
Me and the boys are going to throw rotten food at him when our shift ends. Want to come?
You best believe I will.